Hello, this is November 15 today, and it's around 1:30 Eastern Time. So let's see what do we have today on the markets. Let's start with SPX first, as usual. And yeah, it looks like this should be some kind of a near-term top. So I would expect finally to have some kind of a pullback. We are way higher than it was expected in the beginning, but it looks like we're almost we actually had 14 or 13 days almost all are green, and we went from 30 to 70 RSI. The last time it was like this, I think in 2014. So this is a really fast move up. Let's see what we have with the VIX. Yeah, it also looks like it tries to bottom. And Nasdaq, same thing here, and it's even worse. And Russell, Russell is the same. So yeah, today I closed most of the bullish trades and all the bullish legs of some trades. So you can go and see the public trades spreadsheet. So let's see what we have today, if we can start some new positions. Also, I wouldn't try to short it, because like extremely short term it should have some kind of a pullback, but it's not clear what will happen after, because it looks very bullish, but we will see what we'll have after the pullback. So let's start as usual with emerging markets, just long straddle and debit vertical put. No, doesn't make any sense. Then IWM, long call, debit vertical put. Let me see if I still have some similar positions. And IWM, debit vertical put. The only thing I have is a put, just a put in IWM, so doesn't make any sense. And this put is just a part of the debit vertical, or I don't remember, what did we have, which position it was, because it's just the last leg of the IWM trade. So I think it was a strangle or a straddle. Yes, it was a strangle. So I did close the call, and we still have a one put. So technically it would be a good idea to double down, I think, because it's pretty cheap, relatively cheap. It's like 143 right now. So, but I will not do it, because as I said, I do not want to try and short it. I want to see how it will go down first, whether it will be corrective or impulsive. Okay, so nothing interesting with Russell. Q's next. 17 trades, same things. Yes, debit vertical call, put, long strangle, long straddle, and I also still have a put from a strangle or a straddle on Q's that we had. So no, and it would be possible to double down, I think. It's 352 put. Let's see, where is this 352? 352. Oh, it's like, it is very low. So yeah, I think it could be, it's possible to double down. I don't know if I will do it right now. I'm not in the mood to try and short it, and I would expect like to go half, probably like to here, or somewhere around here. So this is a lot. This will be also a good move, so there is something to think about. But right now I'm not ready. SPY. Same thing, nothing interesting. Okay, let's see all the strategies. And credit vertical call. Well, this is kind of a little bit too extreme. I don't want it. The profit to loss is pretty big here, and as I said, I don't want to be bullish, to be bearish midterm, because this position would be for like 45 days or so, or like 20, 30 days. So I think the pullback would be fast, maybe like 5 to 10 days, if it will be, and if it will be enough. So no, I do not believe that credit vertical call will be a good idea. However, maybe there are some nice companies. Nvidia, where is the Nvidia right now? Oh, Nvidia already starts going down. They do have earnings. I don't want to play with earnings here. Not with the credit vertical calls, definitely. And Tesla. Where is Tesla? And it doesn't have any earnings. It had some very interesting gap here. No, it doesn't. Well, technically this graph looks to me like it probably can go lower from here. Let's see. Probably it would be more interesting to have a debit vertical put on Tesla if there will be some cheap ones, like less than 100. Let's see. It can be interesting. Something like a small bet, small gamble around $50, 70. No, everything is over 100, so I don't really want it, but yeah, let's see. 100, possible profit 390. Well, it's not that much, maybe this one, but what do we have? Potential profit 521 and the debit is 145. No, it's not very interesting. Okay, rest of the strategies. Credit vertical put, no. Debit vertical put, let's see what do we have here. AMD. Yeah, it can be interesting, but also, yeah, well, this one for 100. Yeah, if we don't have anything in AMD, do we have any bear puts? We do have one in Microsoft. So the AMD beta is 164, and Microsoft, what is Microsoft? I think they are pretty similar. No, interesting. Beta of Microsoft is 0.8. Well, that can be interesting trade. Yeah, this one AMD at $100. You lose 100, you earn 400. I think this one is, the ratio is good. This one might be even better. No. Costco. What's with it today? Oh, this is a very interesting graph, and I wouldn't try to short it. Oh, in the near term, yes, but too risky. So yes, here only AMD is interesting. Debit vertical put. AMD. Straddles, no. Strangles, also AMD. Well, Strangle on Costco would be probably interesting if it's cheap. What is the price right now? Oh, it's like 500. Yeah, 500. 600. No, that definitely will not be cheap. Okay, so no strangles for today. Naked call and naked put. Where is the plug today? What is the price? 435. Well, they had a really bad earnings, right? Okay. Plug would be interesting, but nice company, and it's really down, but it doesn't mean that it cannot go even lower, especially if I do expect the market to go lower in the coming days. So yes, this is the only trade for today. AMD with the expiration January 19th and strikes at 100 and 105. Let's see, where is it, how far it is. Yep, I think it is doable. It is possible. Expected price range 67, 167. This is a huge price range. Probability is low, but we are not expecting it to. We don't want to keep it until January 19th, so not a problem. All other things look alright. So yes, this is it for today. One trade, AMD. See you tomorrow. Leave comments, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff, and have a good day.